Oh, I was going to go to bed, but I thought, one of the cats came in, so I was like, I better go and get the cat out because they don't normally get in. It's normally shut because there's a hamster and there's stuff in here. I don't want the cats wrecking my passport being one of them, even though it's hidden away. I just don't want any risks. So, hope you are all well this fine. What day is it? Wednesday, innit? Oh, wait. I've got to put it. Is the thing working charging? Aye. It is charging. Right, just give me a wee second. You know, I can be a wee bit behind because I'm a bit dumb. What am I doing? Right. Okay, here we go. Excusez-moi. Oh, I can tell there's a change in atmosphere here. How can it turn off? Right. Right. I am here. Aye, what day is it? What day is it? I'll get lost at times, man. Wednesday, innit? Oh, so it's alright when we get kicked out for an eligible player. I hope he actually gets Stranraer now. Reason being, Staunchy. The reason being, I was because they've still got that over us. Or the last time we played you, we beat us. So for people that work with Queen's Park fans and all that, it's like at least you can get that. Say right, we'll just beat you 5-0, unless you beat us again, which would be not too good, shall we say? Um, it wouldn't be too good. So an eligible player, it's always somebody's made a boo boo there. That's a bad one, isn't it? That's what I look like online. Right. Oh, aye. Oh, I don't know, man. Right, here's the thing. I don't really pay much attention to them. You know what I mean? It's whatever they've done, they've done. Oh, look at that. It's the start of James Bond, in it. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. I don't know. They never hijacked him. I don't know if we were even in for him. I think that was just. Aye, there we go. Timmy Tears 1690. There's a name. It's Rangers Day in the morning. Like, I know there's a bit of a controversy going on the page. I just prioritise the league over points and facing Europe. I can't. I don't want a player to get injured, and we go, oh, why did he play him in such a meaningless game? And in the grand scale, I think it is a meaningless game. Just next year we can worry about Champions Leagues and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm getting sniffles a wee bit. That fan's blaring in my face. Where am I? Oh, excuse me. Sorry for yawning. If I start yawning, I'm just things. I'm not doing anything to. I never went from my. I never went from my. I never went from my afternoon nap at the grand old age of 51. See, for the thing is, like for that, how do I spell it? Reg. Honestly, man, my spelling's that bad that the laptops and all that learn my bad spelling. Um, yeah. Well, I'd be all in for Rangers playing a full team tomorrow night if we'd been winning the league regularly, but we don't. The thing is, a lot of them is just like, oh, we should win every game and all that. You're like, nobody wants us to lose a game. I think I don't want to come off and somebody goes like that. Oh, why did you play Raskin? Why did you play him? That's him out for 6 weeks. And then we've dropped another one. Just Paul, how's it going, Paul? I just last night it was quite busy on here, so I thought I'd drop in. What time's that? It's 10:30 my time. So, like I say, I won't always be Rangers chat. We just wander off wherever we go, don't we? How do I do that again? Right. I'm still learning social media as in how to do all this. I'm still right. See, okay, right. I see what you see now. All right. All right. I see what you guys see now. Look, because I'm looking at me at myself on YouTube and I'm cringing a bit. But anyway, I just in from work. Right there we go. And the thing is, I'm about 30 seconds behind. It looks from you seeing what I say, I'm about 30 seconds behind because sometimes I lose. What did I say? What that gentleman said, or lady? No, excuse me. No, I mean, listen, Andrew. I know there's people want it, and that's fine. But no, for me, I just don't want to has be sitting here tomorrow night or the next night going, why did he play him? He didn't need to play him. I don't. I'll call. I've not really paid much attention to it, matey. I do want Queen's Park, so as we can hump them, so as people in Glasgow, whatever that work with them, can say right, because they've still got that over us, and they'll rightly hang on to that. See that, Paul? That miracle. Well, let's not have them happen tomorrow night. That ain't happen anytime. I know that, so let's not risk it. And again, they don't need to risk that. I don't get that one. We know that. We know people can get injured, but. Yeah. So I'll hang fire on that. There's two Garys, isn't there? No, it's Paul McCorrell. Right, okay. Aye. But the injuries can happen at any time, Paul. Just that's fine. Just not tomorrow night, please. So don't play. If a player's not playing, he can't get injured. Bloody cats, man. See, and that's it. And look what's on here. Look what's happened with Hearts. They've got two strikers out, big, good players, and the Hearts fans are totally like you. If you go and watch Ewan Cameron, he's like that. Oh, Rangers are now the favourites, and it's because of losing to them two. All right, we've got a bigger pool to choose from, which means play those fringe. I don't like to call them fringe players. Do you know what I mean? A fringe player. I don't like that statement. Actually, I just prefer. Yeah, we all want the league, so let's. I've had this T-shirt for a fucking year. Sorry for swearing. This T-shirt for a year. I always like Stussy stuff, so but I've had this T-shirt. I must be 10 years, man. It's still in good nick. Aye, it'd be nice, Andrew, just to like go and beat them 5-0 then. Aye. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, we know. We should have signed him 6 years ago, 4 years ago. We should have signed him from Ayr when he was a high scoring football in the world. Aye, I know. But anyway, we are where we are. He's not coming. You never know. He might come in the summer, but we'll see. I'd still be happy for him to come unless Danny's got other plans. See this light? I don't want to look like a tulip in my glasses, but. Oh, aye. The thing is. Don't really see me anyway. I know I'm beautiful, but absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of the time, and I'll get criticised for this. A lot of people just want to be staunch. Oh, we want every game. Nobody's wanting us to lose tomorrow night. Just win with a lesser team. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. But I'm not that bothered. But I'm not as full on with the Scottish player things that a lot are. I want the right player, but if they've got Scottish experience, like the boy from Motherwell, the striker from Motherwell, go for it. You know. Yeah. See, that's the thing, like Colin. It's a chance to move up. So let's not. I'm not saying you say this, but let's not risk that by playing players we don't really need to play. Aye, Paul, no, but something's appearing in the last half hour. Stranraer might have fielded an eligible player, so I'm going to assume. Right, hang on, let's try to find it. There's a WhatsApp come through in Stranraer. How do I spell Stranraer goalkeeper? Right, I'm just looking at Twitter. Give me a second. If I find something, Sky Sports Scotland, is that? Oh, that's Sky Sports Scotland. Hang on, right. This is me just copy and pasting off Sky Sports Scotland on Twitter. Here you go, team, the dream team. There we go. So there we go. Okay, Graham. Let's be honest. It doesn't really matter, does it? You know, Stranraer, Queen's Park, Stranraer. We're pretty gutted for their fans. You know, see, I used to be. What's the what? Maybe it is better and twisted, but I used to not hate, but not give a F about other things. But I'm getting older. I'm like more. Nah, the Stranraer fans. It's not their fault, and it's the fans that suffer, and there's nobody knows that more than us. Let's be honest. Let's be honest on that one. Right, where am I? Right, what am I? Oh, my one. Right, so my YouTube, you can see it down there. Join it. I'm at 1671. I think I was 1660 last night. This time, so I've gone up 11, which is fantastic. See if we can get me 1690 by this time tomorrow. That would be excellent. Mm. Aye. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm burping. I don't want to be rude. But thanks for everyone for jumping in. It's always good. I like blathering to you all about this. Aye, Maggie. You know what I mean, Mags? We've had it rough the last 15 years. And I mean, at the end, they've broke the law. If they get found guilty, they get found guilty. But it's a bit shame for the fans, especially Stranraer. Company Ibrox, it's a money maker and all that. And Andrew, I've not seen anything today. I've not seen anything. We've got the best defence in the league. I know what you mean. No, aye. Well, we just calm down now. We're doing all right. I don't think they'll change much in the defence because we've got that many defenders. I think the club might prioritise this more goal scoring positions. What you want, Cat? This is a cat, the one that bites me. Okay, right. Here's a comment here. Here's I'll chuck it in here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we? Where's the dot? There, it's there. There we go. Hang on. What have I done? What's that happened here? I don't know. We'll see. Well, Gassimer's kind of got competition, isn't he? The new boy, the Ant-Man, all that. No, Aribo was the. I didn't particularly rate Aribo that highly the first time around either. See the cat, little turd. She's the one my wife. She was putting the bins out. The bins here are not oil drums, you know, the 206 litre oil drums, but the rubber, the plastic ones. Every house has got them. She Apple, that's the wife's name. Right, you little turd. We found her when she was about 3-4 weeks old. Thought she was going to die, and we got her through. So she's about a year now, maybe about 14 months. What are you doing? She's cool. No, I don't know. The thing is, Cole, I only looked at the Rangers Twitter feed for the press, and they're pretty crap, to be honest. They only put about 4 or 5 quotes out. We'll need to wait till later it goes out. But if I'll probably be asleep, but then I'll chat to views. I'm a dodgy kind of guy. Here's another cat coming. Because they know the hamster's in here. There's a hamster. Right, where's that white one coming? There you go. The Rangers room. They're cool. I know. I like the cats. I'm great with cats. We had 2 dogs. One was actually killed by a snake. His name was Lucky as well. I've seen a snake again today. I've seen a lot recently. You go through phases. But what, how long would that be? 4 feet. I always stop them. People run them over and all that. I think it's quite, well, they don't know. They can't stop. I always stop and try and let the snake across the road. They get out your way though. They shoot off. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in. I don't get close enough for them to strike me. But I know shooter in. Out he's go. I know shooter's come onto a game, hasn't he? He's just doing the simple thing. Just put it out. Like we all know, if the ball's in Rose Ed, nobody can score. Type thing. Like tomorrow night. Like, I don't mind it though. Isle of Man, nice place. James, I don't mind it at all. I don't work, so I've got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? We've got nothing else to do. Right, Stacey, I'll send you the link if you want to come on. I'll put the link in our thingy. But aye, where are we? It's in the chat, Stace. Aye, you know, aye. Aye, man, aye. You lot don't like outsiders, eh? No, but the thing is, I don't care about the coefficient. I could give a shit about it. That will sort itself out in leagues to come. I want to win the league. We've won one league in 14 years. We've won 5 trophies in 14 years. I don't care about facing Europe. I don't care about that. I just want to win this league. The rest of it will take its course. I get it, Staunchy. I get it, but not for me. Oh, they're all right in here. There's nothing there that can really break. The thing is, I don't know if you know, see in Thailand, that's a shrine. That's the wife's Buddha thing. You know, so there's a lot. I've never got there's Buddhas, and she takes care of it. She does a wee praying there every now and again. There's water out for Buddha. See the bottles of water there, and then we've got the other one over there. That's all the relatives of my mum, my dad, her mum and dad, my gran. So the wife does that. I just, it's quite nice. I like it. Listen, see if Danny's just brilliant, man. I just love the guy, Aribo, listen, was Aribo really that good the first time round? Yeah. Listen, if Danny wants some, and I've put that post up the day saying I don't give a toss of it tomorrow night. I want to win, but I would rather rest players. He'll play a strongest team now, won't he? Yeah. But so what? But what happens if you get injuries? Because Hearts suffered the 2 injuries, and look, we've got one big injury out so far under Barron. I will do. Good. I'm okay. How are you? Tomorrow, where you're in Morocco, aren't you? So tomorrow night, the Europa League. Is it? No, it's a late game, and it's not the 6 o'clock game. So yeah. For me watching games, somebody commented. Where was it? Sorry. I have 10. I don't mind getting up for it. The other, what game was it the other night? Remember the last midweek game? And I woke up about 6 in the morning on the couch, so I could I could watch the telly. And we've got a telly in the bedroom, but I don't really like a telly in the bedroom. I mean, the house is rented, so it came with it. But I could put the FS into the back there, but I would just fall asleep. Yeah, I know. No, that's part of tomorrow's video, Paul. Yeah, that's amazing. That's brilliant. Yeah. Staunchy, see the thing. I think we're in quite a good position with that Celtic Hearts game. 0-0's the preferred one. If Hearts win, so be it. If Celtic win, so be it. It's not a game changer because our league status is all in our hands. If we beat everyone, we win the league. We don't need favour. It draws the result. I think Celtic will pump them personally, but I tell you, if I prefer one of them to win, it would be Hearts purely because I think they will fall away. Aye, but Jake, that's the thing about the times when I don't work. I'm semi-retired. I mean, there's job things kicking about, but I go to my bed at 5:30 and get up about 10 and just go on with it. I don't mind it. I don't mind. Scott. Well, I don't care. I don't care about that stuff. I mean, I'm not getting aggressive at you. I could give a fuck about that. I just want to win the league. The Europe will take care of itself. We don't need the money because we're owned by extremely wealthy people. We've been told already our headroom in the financial fair play thing is massive. Just win the league, man. Yeah, that's it, Jake, isn't it? And Scott, listen, I know you comment all the time and you're right, but who cares, man? Who cares about Europe? I just want to win that league. I want to see the videos outside Ibrox and in Ibrox of the fans going mental. It's not even that. Oh, come on. What? What do you want? That's the one, the white one that's a bit because I was had a shut her leg in the door by accident. Come on, come in. Now she goes. And that proves my point. You imagine tomorrow night Raskin gets injured and Mikey Moore gets injured. I know Suter's been since he come back from that other injury and lost that weight. I think he's been great. He's no Franz Beckenbauer, but he's done the simple stuff. Aye. Oh, then I'm going to tell it. I'll get this off. Our Scottish Cup men's gas cup. Here we go. Rangers have just tweeted this or posted this. I know what I'll put it in the things on my page, the stories. I'll stick this up for you. Hang on. Yeah, I know. Europe's great. And listen, we're not going to win the Champions League. It's just, I just think people's focus is wrong. 5 trophies in 15 years or 14 years, whatever it is. All right. Where you staying, Stevie? Do me a favour. Don't hire a motorbike because if you crash, it all goes pear-shaped. Go to if you've not, you might know this. If I'm teaching you to suck eggs, I apologise. Go to the post office, get your international driver's license. It takes 5 minutes. You just take a passport photo. I think it's a fiver or something that lasts for a year. And hire a car when you come here because driving a motorbike, number one, your medical insurance won't be covered. And number two, you're buying a new motorbike when you crash, and the hospital fees can be massive. And you might be a great motorbike driver, but here it's mental. I know I'm a complete hypocrite because I do it, but I'm covered. Number one, it's my own motorbikes or scooters that we call them motorbikes here. And my Thai medical covers me. All right, there we go, Alan. Nice, somebody looking at reviews. Jake's, who's it, Stevie? Where are you staying in Thailand? Where are you going in Thailand? See where I live now, man. I absolutely love it, man. It's almost like island life because everyone seems to know each other. The expat community, I'm getting nods off people now and all that stuff. Yeah. Aye, and I mean, and something as well. I think with that, Jim, just reading that my first thought is the players know. Players will know if they're not going to be here. You know, they're no daft. You know, they know football better than us. Even though we'll scream and shout at them from the stands or on the telly, they know football more than us. They're obsessed with football. I agree with that. Cat's messing, but Danny's just a nice guy, man. I probably will. Do you get now and again? I remember Hamden, my last game against that lot. He had a couple of belting tackles in the box as well. Aye, I would think so. I don't, aye. All right. Well, seeing Patty, like a Patty is just an hour from me. I'd be put it this way, Stephen. If I was to get a taxi now, I'd be on Walk Street, probably about an hour and 10 minutes. Patty is brilliant. You don't need to say what hotel you're in, but I lived. I mean, I've been going to Patty for 22 years. We lived in Patty for 7. Aye. I am Patty. Just get more. Have you downloaded this app? Where is it? See, Grab that one. Get Grab or Bolt. It's like what's the taxi mob called? We message it. Shit. What am I trying to say? The same as them, and you can order food and all that for them. It's brilliant. I love it. And you order the taxi, it doesn't come off. Don't put your card onto it. Do not put your card onto it. Just pay them cash. Like a taxi, if you use Bolt from the airport, from Suvarnabhumi Airport, Bangkok Airport to Pattaya, it'll be about 700 baht, which is about 15 quid or something. Uber, I actually think Uber own, I think Bolt, I think they're parent companies in Singapore, I think they all own each other. There's only one Hilton in Pattaya. Hang on a minute, I'll Google that. Hilton's in Pattaya. If you're the one at Central, man, you must be loaded. No, there's only one at Pattaya. The thing is, that app Bolt and Grab, they do everything. They're brilliant. Like they'll even get stuff from the 7-Eleven for you and all that. I swear by them. In Bangkok, all right, there's a million in Bangkok, then it could be. Bangkok's full on, man. You know, I'm assuming have you been before, Stephen, over here? At Bangkok, if you've not been here before, see when you're driving from the airport into the town, man, you're like, holy. Because Bangkok, I know I've talked about this before, it might be old hat for a lot of you. From out of Bangkok, if you include all the little piddly villages now, it goes from Glasgow to Edinburgh. That's how big it is. That's when people say London's massive. No, it's not. Dubai's bigger than London. I can't stand Dubai either, but that's another thing. That's for a whole nother time. The tackiest place in earth. Right. Well, don't be scared to message me, right, for any advice. What I would say, Stephen, see anyone see all the stuff you see on TikTok and that, ignore it. 3 things: don't be an arsehole. Don't wear a t-shirt. Keep a t-shirt on. If you're at the pool or the beach, you can take your top off. Anybody else, keep your top on, right? Because it's offensive to Thais. And just enjoy yourself, man. You know, and see when people talk about scams and all that, just be smart. You know, I mean, you'll be all right. I mean, I've probably been scammed. Just when you're in a bar, when you're paying, when you go to, if say you're in a bar for a while, see after you've ordered, because what you'll do, you get what's called a check bin. It's like a little tub, and they put your bill in there every time you order a round of that. Just after about three drinks or 3 drinks, just hold up, let the lassie see you and see you going like that as if you're counting, even if you're shit faced. All right. Respect the culture at the end. Like the monks, you don't know of much dealing with monks and that, but just never touch a monk. That's against and don't touch a Thai's head. That's another one. That's offensive to them. All right, if you're in Bangkok and Pattaya, it's a bit, but I don't do that. But you'll have the time. You'll absolutely love it, mate. Like Stephen, see, I'm waiting on a job, thinking through, and it could be a case that I go to the airport now and fly away. I might come up next week, Ryan, if you're here. I've not been up in Pattaya for a bit, and I need to get, believe it or not, you know when you get the hard skin at your heel, I need to get that chiseled off up in Pattaya. The foot massages are brilliant, by the way. And it's not happy ending ones. The foot massages are brilliant. I get one every day, man. Excuse me. Yeah, just enjoy yourself and yeah, because see I don't use TikTok because of these lot. They're experts and they're not. You see them saying how much they know about Thailand and all that, but they're standing in the middle of the street at a 7-Eleven with a top off. You're like, and they say, well, no Thai ever says anything. They won't, because it's called face. It's the ego, Thai face. They won't, you know. Me at Hong Kong. I've been about 140 countries, and Hong Kong's the best by far. I just love Hong Kong. We lived there for a year, like. Last year, I was. Right, what's young, Mark? It depends what young is. I mean, if you want a quiet time, I'm not joking. See where I live. Down the beach here, it is brilliant. It's 14 kilometres. What's that? 8-9 miles. If you've seen my videos, that beach, that's 8 minutes from here. And all along there, there's no high-end hotels as in Hilton's and that, but there's loads of guest houses. They've got the glamping. There's loads of chalets. You know, 15 quid a night gets you a nice big clean room, air conditioner, loads of nice restaurants. It's 2 quid a beer. But and then you saw the beaches. 7 and 12. It depends if they like beaches. Now, there's not a great deal to do here for kids. I mean, you've got 2 huge water parks up at Pattaya, and I mean massive Florida type things. And if you're in Pattaya, just Dinkies. You'll find that it's called just soy pothole. It's on Facebook. They blocked me out for some reason. I've got no idea why. I used to be in all their Facebook groups and all that. the Rangers loyal or whatever they're called, and I have no idea why they banned me, but they did. But I like New York as well. I tell you, my first time in New York, I was in HMS Glasgow, and we had a huge exercise in the Atlantic. It actually went from Europe to the States. It was the biggest ever coalition thing since World War II, since Operation Overlord, right? And so we had a week in Baltimore, then we went down to New York, right? And we went into, this is true, we went into Baltimore, parts in New York. If you've been to New York, we were berthed next to the USS Intrepid, the World War II aircraft carrier it's a museum. So we went there. So we had to go in the other day, we got in on uniform, right? And Bill Clinton was the president at the time, right? So we were up on there and he said, look, Clinton's coming on, we were all lined up and all that. And there was 4 or 5 choppers, decoys, caught choppers landed, but you didn't know which one he was on to get off, right? So he was coming down and see a couple of weeks before he'd shook hands with Jerry Allen. I was like, oh, don't stop me. And he looked at me in the eye and I thought, he's going to come at me. I said, don't. But he went to the guy next to me, right? Hands up, he was actually quite decent with the guy, put the guy at ease, but she was with him, who, and she did not want to be there. You could see she had a face like Thunder Hillary, and she was from me to the laptop away. She was like that far from me. I mean, I could have banged her right out in the chin, but I would have been shot. But yeah. But then, right, so they were off right then. We were back down, when you give a leave, so everyone dived straight downstairs into the civvies. And if you know New York, right, we just, because New York's on a hill, isn't it? Times Square, it goes up. It's like Glasgow almost. It goes up. So we walked up this hill, we kept going, then all of a sudden, and this is 1996, and we just walked into Times Square. I'll tell you something, it was one of the, it was a wow moment. You think, I've just walked into a movie. It was fucking amazing, but I like the States. I can't. The thing is, I've worked in Iraq since then, so I can't go. I need to go for an interview at the embassy. I can't get an ESTA because I worked in Iraq, but you get it, no bother. But I went to New York a lot when I worked in Holland. We had jobs. We had a thingy. There's other stories about New York, but I'm not telling them alive. You can work that one out. There's one as well. Me and my mate were up. I can't tell that one. He was from Auckland, put it that way, and we walked in. Nah, I can't, because it's not. It's funny, but I can't say it on here because I'll get slated. But I like the States. I'm a fan of Americans. I work offshore. There's 1 or 2 mates, and I work with the Yanks, and I like them. Once you get used to them, and they're good people, man. They put a shift in and all. New York was good, and the thing is, in the Navy, we won it. Actually, see, when I was there, remember when we walked in times we walked a champ? It was when Tiger Woods and I had that bar. It was at the All-Star Cafe. Remember Shaquille O'Neal, Wayne Gretzky, Tiger Woods and that? We went in there. The Champions League final was on. It was Ajax Juventus one. Remember watching that in there? And I did. I remember Rangers had a MasterCard. I had a Rangers MasterCard, and I maxed out in an ATM in Times Square, and it gave me way too much money. I should have got. I remember buying a pair of Adidas Copa Monday. I was in there as well. They were only about 50 quid as well, and at that time they were 80 in the UK. And I had them up until I moved over here, then I had to throw them out. New York, it is full on, it is full on. But when you're in Times Square, by the way, it is. I've been here before, even if you've not been before. And I remember another time I was there, and I was out my dial, came out at a nightclub, the Sound Factory, into Times Square, drunk. And I remember getting into saying, I bought a Sunday Mail. There was a little paper shop. When you've seen in the telly, if you're looking at the Coca-Cola sign, it was just to the left down there, just maybe a half a block down from actual right in Times Square. And it was a Sunday Mail. I bought a Sunday Mail. I couldn't read it because I was bi-eyed, but being this other guy. Morning, man. Rangers fan content 1. Good name. I didn't, mate. I was asleep. I wish I had. But I'm an Arsenal man. Arsenal's my English team. But the thing is, Staunchy, I've got a photograph on top of the World Trade Centre, and I've never been able to find it. I've found it. If you go into my right, I'll put the link up. Right, that link there. That's my Facebook. Right, there is my personal one. There is. I think there is a folder on there. And it says Royal Navy. And you see me in New York, like. Aye. No, New York was. I get why people don't go there, but if you get the chance to go, I would say go. Aye, it's never nice to see. Let's see. There's very few players have left Rangers, and I've thought, I hope you don't do well. And even Martin, I know probably get purchased. I wish him no well. Do you know what? It's nice to see, and I bet you most agree. I like to see Clement doing well at Norwich. You know, they won 5-0 last night. I like that. I've got no. Aye. All right, man. Right, but listen, if you get just go and enjoy Thailand, you'll love it, mate. You'll love it. Bangkok is full on though, and I mean, see with Bangkok, by the way, it can be a bit intimidating. It can be a bit intimidating, like, but just stay around. See where your hotel is, Hilton. You've been low. It's called Lower Sukhumvit. Go to Soy 11. Soy 11's brilliant, and Soy 4. All right, right. If you've got a pen and paper right there, write this down. Morning, hang on a minute, what's it called again? It's a brilliant bar in Nana, near Nana. Yeah, morning night bar. Aye, it's brilliant. I'll stick the link in. Morning night bar. Remember that one is because what it is, it's nothing spectacular, but it's right. It's a Nana right, and it's got football, food, and all that stuff. But you can sit and just watch the world go by, and it's brilliant. You've got weirdos, high end, multi-millionaires, lady cocks, 6 foot lady toads, all sorts. What are you doing? She's bye. Here's a story, Staunchy, right? Here's why I like Arsenal. My best mate in the Royal Navy, Gary Crasher, he was from Welling Garden City. So I was always in Pompey base ship, so I used to go up to his house at the weekends, and his brother, Gary, was actually a Liverpool fan, but his brother Andre, older brother, was an Arsenal fan, and I used to go to Highbury with him, right? Here's one for you. I was at Highbury when John Jensen scored on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, man, it was brilliant. It played QPR, and Jon Jensen, he was Swedish, I think, or Denmark, and it was his only goal, and the place went mental, and it's a thing. He's a cult figure. Actually, Arsenal won QPR won 3-1, 3-1. Kevin Gallen got a hat trick with Ronnie fan. I don't know how right. Thank you, man. I get stuff wrong. Don't get me wrong, but I've got a good bunch on the page. Like, I knew that post tonight would cause controversy, but it had to be said. Excuse me, sorry for sniffing. But aye. It's good for food. It's good for food. It's got football on, pool tables. They've got DJs on in the afternoon and rock and roll and all that. It's just brilliant. It's a good people watching bar. You'll see what I mean. The outside, it's quite cool here. Well, when I say cool, it's cooler than for what it can be. You know what I mean? You sit about 4 feet up and just watch the world go by. And then if you go inside, it's air conditioned. They've got that mad air conditioning, the curtain thing and all that. But aye. All right, Baz, how you doing? Aye. But you'll love it, mate. You'll absolutely love Thailand. But like I say, Bangkok can be a bit intimidating. It's like holy, and it's not cheap either. Bangkok is not cheap. But you like it. Well, no, at the moment, because my flat fell through. The guy that was going to buy it flipping pulled out the day before they were due to go in, and I was waiting on that money. But I'm all right. But I think there's people moving in soon, so yeah. Lenny and I don't do that because I just get too wound up. I don't know, as weak as possible. That's what I want. I mean, like the house we're in, it's a 3-bed. Like my bills, my rent and electricity come out today or tomorrow, I think. Is it Bangkok? Bangkok is not cheap at all. I'm about 230 quid for everything. Internet, water. The water doesn't even register. It's only about 50p a month. Electricity. It's the air conditioning that zaps your thingy. Nah, Bangkok's not cheap at all. Nah. Right, Staunchy. Like, if me and you were going out and I would take you down Soy 11 a night, 200 quid. If we go out at say 7 o'clock, I would go to the Aussie bar or the sports room where the Rangers Supporters Club is. You know, that the meal and all that, game of pool, chatting to people. That's 30 quid. Then down Soy 11, just drinking in the bars and that, then down to Nana and all that. It's a 200 quid night out. I mean, a proper full on night, of getting up the road about 4 in the morning. Nah, Thailand's not cheap anymore, man. That's a myth. That. I mean, if you look at my personal pages, I retweet, not reposted stuff. There's people say you can live here for £1,000 a month. You can, but it's no good. It's Paul. I've just noticed that it's slowly getting in here because the electric car thing only really started to appear the last 12 months. Same with the solar panels. I've been looking for that. There's not many. Like if I ever bought a house, one of the first things I would do solars. Right. Well, right. See where I live. Right. You don't really get pints here because they get hot quick. But a pint would be, well, it depends where you are. Like, there's nowhere serves pints around here. It's all bottled beer. Like, a bottle of San Miguel's £2 here. But a pint, like in Bangkok, you're paying a tenner for a plate of Guinness and that. In the better places, like you can get them in, they do happy hours and all that. But it's not a pint you get. It's the Australian thing. It's not quite a pint. But aye. But like staunchly, if you came here, right, say you stayed in one of the wee hotels down the beach here, like Saturday night there, I was pretty drunk. Like, I mean, I actually went out for batteries at 4 in the afternoon and come home at 3 in the morning. But I think it was only about 50 quid, and that was like 12-hour drinking. No, nowhere in the world has it for it. Thailand doesn't. Like the thing is, if there was it 20% of the UK in electric car, you have blackouts at like 5 and 6 o'clock at night. Aye, as the cost of living's not that much here. Like I say, there's people, expats go out and live in £1,000 a month, and they say, "Oh, I eat cheap and I go out 3 nights a week." They go out 3 nights a week and have one beer. You know what I mean? It's and then what if they have an accident? The health insurance. And look, my visa, I have to have. It's all out. How much is that? I'll tell you how much I had to have in the bank to get my visa. Where is it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, that wasn't that much. It was. I could just. I could do it. Wait a minute. How much? That's too much actually. I had to have a few grand and I'll tie banking out for a few months. I've been here 22 years. What it was, I came out from my mate's 40th 22 years ago. Thought I want to stay here. But the electric car thing, I get it, but it's like the Myth Monster. I've got to admit, I don't know what that is. That's not. They've two-tier pricing here as well, but whatever, man, it's their country, do what they want. No, it is cheap. Like around here, it's brilliant. I absolutely love where I live now because I bumped into 2 guys from Swindon and what's now my local. Because you might have seen me talk about my local in the city, which is half an hour away, Y33, which I love. But it's a taxi and it's half an hour away, and you only ever stay in Y33. Whereas down here, there's a whole strip of bars, man. It's brilliant. It's almost what I would imagine island life is like. Everyone knows each other. Even the cops. I've got to remember what I say. Everyone's friendly, including the police are friendly as well. You sit and you have a beer with them and all that. Not on duty. You know what I mean? Well, the cops around here always give me a wave now and chop one off, like, as in the salute and all that. Always do it back. Whereas Patty or even Ray Young City, nothing like that. I don't know any Thai one like that, any Thai mythical creature. I don't know. I mean, actually, there's I'll take a video of it and put it on my normal Facebook. The 1997 Asian stock market crash, there was a lot of builds get knocked, and there was a set of condos here. I mean, that must be 22, 23 stories high, and it's been left to rot, and it's an eyesore. I'm not going to lie, it's an eyesore. Like, there was a family went all in with it, and the father and all that. Yeah, as the cauliflower is legal here. There's a coffee shop not a coffee shop, but you know what I mean, just from the corner. But I can't just if I go offshore out here, I can't do anything like that because in case I get the wee test. Like Bangkok stinks of it, man. It's like being in Amsterdam. I think they've made it harder for expats to get, but there's ways and means. I think it's like California, you get a card or I don't know. What are you doing, Cat? What are you doing? Come on. She's, she's watching the hamster. No, it's a good place to live. It's not easy to live, as in because of the visa. It was £4,000 I had to have in the bank accounts, UK-ish, for 3 months. It was about a year ago, 2 years ago. They made it legal. It's not my thing. Like as I say, it's they're going to fight. Oi, right. Cheers, Paul. Take it easy, man. Thanks everyone for joining in. I just quite like weather in here, and I know some people thought this was Rangers, but tomorrow night. Oh, I better put. I can't do it now. We'll be on 90 minutes before tomorrow night. I'll need to cash out tomorrow afternoon so as I can make it through the game. Do you know something, Staunchy? Right. Like, I'm grew up a raver and did everything you need to do there, if you know what I mean. I've never even tried a cigarette. Oh, I've got no idea, Maggie. Honestly, I've never even done it. I've never tried a cigarette. I just think hates the smell of smoking. When you think of it, imagine allowing people to smoke in a bar and restaurant and club. It was mental because it was arrogant as well. You know, it's like me having a drink, a pint, doing a pee all over your clothes. There was no difference. But anyway, now let's be honest. If alcohol and cigarettes were found now, they'd both be class A drugs, man. I know, but you just let kick it off, man. We just, I don't know. Let's say I'm a firm believer. If you don't like it, change the channel. What abuse am I getting on that thread? 30 replies. Ugh. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's not too bad. I miss a lot of comments as well. I'm just replying to a couple of people I saw. I'm here. Very good. I'm here. I just people think because I don't want a full strength team out tomorrow means I want to lose the game. I never want Rangers to lose the game. I don't want to risk players unnecessarily. Mhm. I don't remember. Me. will be. I'll be back in a second. Give me a second. I will be back. My spelling is so bad. I like being sarcastic sometimes. I know it's wrong, but honestly, my spelling sometimes is total cringe, man. Anyway, there we go. I'll come back here. Right, aye, sorry. Here, right. Hang on, what does people? I've got no. I have no. Can cancel. I've got no control over adverts. If you don't like it, just leave. Sorry. I'm not. I don't know any transfer updates. You know, one league in 15 years, but people are worried about the Champions League. Fucking hell, man. Well, and they're talking about money. We're owned by the eighth richest people in the world. We've got massive headroom and the financial fair play. Oh, yeah, okay. Cheers, Matthew. I know I did it, but then it was like, what's the point? Maybe, aye. Freak injuries, well, yeah, I know, but let's not have them tomorrow night when we don't need them. Aye. Because if we get two injuries tomorrow night of Raskin and Moore, you're all going to go, why did he play them? It's only a bounce game, or the equivalent of a bounce game. I don't care about the Champions League next year. I could give a shit. I want to win the league. And I want every tool available to win the league. Oh. Turn that off. Sorry. Yeah. So I might just close that thing because I can't be bothered. Rose suits every week. I know it's just I know I just get it. I don't because I don't see the adverts and I can't turn them off. Well, I can if I demonetize myself. But I'm not doing that. I'm looking forward to Sunday now, though, the Dundee game, because it looks like the other two will be playing as well, Olsen and the thingy, Chilwani. So, see this? Sorry. So, but what happens if we lose Jack Butland? What happens if we lose Moore? What happens if we lose Raskin? What happens if we lose Chermiti because of a dash of talent? What happens if they're out 4 weeks? We just over a game they don't really need to play in. Sorry, it's not for me, because for me, 5 trophies in 15 years isn't enough, but people want to qualify or worried about qualification for the Champions League next year. I don't get it. I really don't get it. This momentum thing is, well, we've got momentum going. I don't. It puzzles me, man. But maybe people are not. Maybe people are happy not winning leagues. I don't know. I said maybe it's just because of the young team that they're not. They don't know what it's like to be like. I just don't get it at all, man. Because that'll take care of itself. Winning leagues and all that will take care of itself. Everything else falls into place. No. Aye. God, my spelling again. Super. People accepted winning 5 trophies a year. And what is it, 15 years? Unreal, man. The thing is, see, for me, I'll say your name's Jim. Picking a team anytime's hard for me. I get too wound up trying to pick a team. Exactly, yeah, but people want to risk that for a game next year that might not happen. Exactly. The league, the Champions League, worry about that in a couple of seasons, man. Just people, it's a staunch brigade, that's all it is. So it's not, there. So I. The thing is, Danny probably will put a strongest team out, but it's just like imagine Moore gets injured, or Raskin gets injured, or Gassama gets injured. You're like, oh no! I mean, he had game winners. Okay, I get it wrong. Like, I understand why people do want the coefficient points, but there's way more. Champions League's a perk anyway. You know what I mean? We're never going to win it. What's Ali saying to it in the chat room? Sterling Cornelius. Cornelius is back in the training period. I've just seen that. That'd be great, man. That'd be great. It'd be great to win tomorrow night. I think we will, but it'll be an interesting game. I'll certainly be up for it. Let's say I'll crash out tomorrow afternoon instead of. I was just out of riding the bike about the place. I get burnt again. But anyway, listen, I'm going to go. Right, I'm going to go. What time's that? That's 11:15. Exactly this, but yeah, people want to risk that for a game tomorrow night. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Anyway, right, thank everyone for joining, and that's me bit on an hour. I'm going to go my scratch. I get a shower and go to my bed, all right? I'll probably do this tomorrow. Well, we'll be on 90 minutes before kickoff tomorrow for the usual podcast, all right? Cheers.